Hi, Tina Ketchie Stearns, and I hope you had a really wonderful Thanksgiving. It was probably not a normal Thanksgiving, nor was mine. I'm usually the one that hosts Thanksgiving in my family, and we usually have 14. This year we had 4. You probably have a similar story. And I know it's really hard, but we have to do what we have to do to get to all those wonderful vaccines that are coming down the pike. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's growing brighter and brighter with every day, even though we're still in the midst of some terrible COVID numbers. So now, of course, everybody's turned their eyes to Christmas. There's my tree. I spent all weekend decorating it. And what I wanted to suggest for you and your family, and I wanted to do this early in December so you can maybe start thinking about it, is I used to take, most of you probably have heard of Krispy Kreme donuts. Well, did you know that their headquarters is my hometown, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So I used to take Krispy Kreme donuts to the emergency department, to the 2 hospitals here in my town on Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day, just to thank them for working on the holidays. Now, of course, this was all pre-COVID. I still think that's a great idea, in that you're probably not going to be able to do some normal traditional things that you would do during Christmas. For example, my parents were married in a Moravian church, and Moravians have this beautiful thing called a love feast. Other denominations probably do too, but the Moravian love feast goes back to the, I don't know, 1800s, maybe even before that, can't remember exactly. But they're not doing the love feast as normal this year for obvious reasons. You can kind of drive by and get a coffee mix and a Moravian bun and take it home and then watch the service on live stream. But they're having it, but it's just very, very different. So I guess what I would hope that you and your family might think about is, if there's a tradition that you would normally be involved in that involves a lot of people and that's not happening anymore, maybe think of something that you can do, like the donuts at the emergency departments. Think of something you and your family can do in a safe way, with masks, social distance, but some kind of service project that you and your family can do instead of that normal traditional thing that you would always do with a lot of people. There's so many people out there, and it's not just the doctors and nurses at the hospitals, but the police department and the fire department and EMS and the grocery stores and the folks that work at Walmart, and just all those people that have allowed us to continue with the necessities that we need to live our lives. Just maybe possibly consider doing something like that. And then the last thing I want to share with you, I've probably shared this with you every Christmas, but when you can't, especially this year, when you can't be with your loved ones like you would want to, find something in your house that belonged to them and really bring it into your Christmas celebration. So, for example, a wonderful friend of mine made this Santa for me many, many years ago. My son's name is Alex. That's the little letter that has his name on it. And it's an absolutely beautiful Santa. I mean, he's just full of gorgeous things, but just real quickly, the really amazing thing about the Santa is this fur coat was my mother's. And back in the day, when they would make fur coats for the ladies, back when they wore them, well, nobody wears them anymore much, but they put the monogram on the inside of the coat. So every Christmas, one of my very favorite things is to bring my Alex Santa out and feel like my mom is here with me. So I hope you have something in your home that speaks to you, and a family member that maybe typically is with you at Christmas, but this year they're not going to be able to be. Just find something and bring that into your decorations, into your home, so that you can really feel their presence and feel their love and their support, and know that they're with you. And of course, my mother's no longer here. She passed away in, I think it was 2009. But whether they're here or whether they're not, if you can't physically be with them because of COVID protocol, find a way to be with them, just like this. All right, I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.